You know that feeling when you're absolutely starving, you pull into a drive-thru and order what looks like the perfect chicken sandwich? You can practically taste it already. Crispy, juicy, golden perfection waiting for you in that little paper wrapper. But then you take that first bite and betrayal. Pure betrayal.
You want me to hold the chicken, huh?
I want you to hold it between your knees.
Why does this keep happening to us? The chicken's drier than the Sahara Desert. The breading's soggy enough to wring out. And the pickle has certainly seen better days. You paid good money for this disappointment, and now you're stuck finishing it out of pure spite. Today, we're cutting through the hype and serving up the truth with the 5 worst chicken sandwiches in the US, followed by 5 that hit a home run every time. So, if you're tired of wasting money on disappointing chicken sandwiches, hit that like button and subscribe. Seriously, don't chicken out on us now. All right, we're done winging it.
I'm a 28-year-old man. I should be able to eat a chicken sandwich if I want.
It's time to find out which chicken sandwiches are absolute cluckers and which ones are just clucked up. Coming in at number 5 on our list of chicken sandwich disasters is none other than Burger King's original chicken sandwich. And folks, when we say original, we really mean it. This thing has been around since 1979. You'd think after more than 4 decades, they'd have perfected the recipe by now. But apparently, not so much. Maybe stick to the Whopper, BK. At $6.39, this sandwich feels more like a highway robbery than an actual meal. And what do you get for your hard-earned cash? A chicken patty that's so flat and uniform, it looks like it was stamped out by a machine. And maybe that's because it was. One Reddit user didn't hold back, describing the chicken as feeling fake and processed, with a bun that's squishy and gummy. Another customer was so thoroughly disappointed, they couldn't even finish theirs, declaring the sandwich brought me so little joy. That's not exactly the ringing endorsement Burger King was hoping for. And the flavor situation? Well, let's just say bland would be a generous description. Multiple reviewers noted the chicken is seriously underseasoned and lacks any real crunch, despite supposedly being a crispy chicken sandwich. It's dry, flavorless, and feels like it's been sitting under a heat lamp since the Carter administration. With only lettuce and mayo to dress it up, there's nothing to hide behind. If what you see is what you get. And frankly, you deserve better. Food critics have compared it to middle school cafeteria chicken patties. And trust us, that's not a compliment. At least Burger King has other chicken options on the menu like the Royal Crispy that fare a bit better. But this original version, it's earned its spot on our list for all the wrong reasons. Rolling in at number 4 is Sonic Drive-In's Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Now, Sonic has built its reputation on nostalgic drive-in vibes, tasty tater tots, and legendary slushies. But when it comes to their chicken sandwich, let's just say you're better off sticking with the sides. Yeah, I think I'll pass on this one. Here's the thing. When a sandwich literally has crispy in its name, you'd expect it to deliver on that promise, right? Unfortunately, customers aren't getting what they thought they ordered. Multiple reviews describe the texture as soggy and disappointing, and one review even compared it to a wet paper towel. Yikes. Food critics have consistently ranked this sandwich near the bottom of their lists. One noted it's far from the best, while another said the lackluster toppings alone were enough to tank the sandwich's ratings. And the customer complaints? They paint an even bleaker picture. One disappointed diner reported finding lettuce that was haphazardly cut and browning in places, paired with pickles described as limp and sour. Nothing screams quality quite like wilted, sad-looking produce. The chicken itself seems to be missing something crucial: flavor. The seasoning is virtually non-existent, and that breading that's supposed to be crispy, it just doesn't hold up. It's the kind of sandwich that leaves you wondering if anyone in Sonic's test kitchen actually tasted this before giving it the green light. Look, Sonic has plenty of menu items that are absolutely worth your time and money. Their cherry lime aids, legendary. Those tater tots, addictive. But the chicken sandwich, we'll take a hard pass. Maybe focus on what you do best, Sonic, like those cherry lime aids that actually slap.
Out though, this is why nobody knows it's there. Ugh!
Coming in at number 3 is Dairy Queen's Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Now, let's be clear. Dairy Queen absolutely dominates when it comes to soft serve. Their blizzards are iconic, and their ice cream cakes make any birthday party legendary. But their chicken sandwich? That's a whole different story, and not a particularly good one. I came here for the ice cream, not whatever this is. The chicken patty has that unmistakable frozen aisle feel to it. You know the one. Instead of juicy and tender, it's oddly spongy. And the breading that's supposed to be crispy rarely lives up to its own hype. Customers report finding their sandwich unevenly fried, with some spots disappointingly soggy while others are bone dry. It's like the fryer gave up halfway through and said, good enough. Consistency?
What?
The bun, standard fast food issue. Plain, slightly sweet, and about as memorable as yesterday's weather forecast. Top it with some wilted lettuce, a lazy swipe of mayo, and you've got a sandwich crying out for help. And here's the kicker. There's no hero coming to save this sad story. No bold spices, no satisfying crunch, no signature flavor that makes you think, you know what? I'd actually order this again. It's the textbook definition of a filler menu item, something that exists purely because every fast food chain apparently needs to have a chicken sandwich these days. Life's too short for mediocre chicken. Culver's is a Midwestern treasure known for crushing it in the burger and frozen custard department. So naturally, you'd expect their chicken sandwich to be pretty solid too, right?
Wrong.
You are 100% wrong.
Turns out not every menu item can be a winner. The Takeout actually ranked Culver's crispy chicken sandwich as their least favorite fast food chicken sandwich, citing the biggest failing as moisture levels and seasoning, or rather, the total lack thereof. And the chicken itself, not much better. Sure, it's crispy, but it's also inexplicably dry. And who wants to eat crunchy cardboard masquerading as chicken? The seasoning situation is equally disappointing. The overall taste leaves much to be desired, with no notable flavors jumping out at you after taking a bite, combined with sad, wilted, flavorless veggies. And here's the kicker that really adds insult to injury. The sandwich originally came with absolutely no sauce, not even basic mayo, which one reviewer called mind-blowing considering Culver's massive menu. The bottom line? If you find yourself at Culver's, order literally anything else on the menu. Get the burger, get the custard, get the cheese curds. Heck, get all three. Just skip the chicken sandwich. It's proof that even the best chains have their Achilles heel. And sometimes that heel is a bone-dry disappointment dressed up with wilted lettuce. Coming in at number 1 as the worst-ranked chicken burger in the US is McDonald's McCrispy, which promises crispy, juicy chicken in their marketing, but the reality often falls disappointingly short. Multiple dissatisfied customers describe the chicken fillets as bland, with one person stating, "It doesn't have any distinctive flavors that would make me want to eat it on its own," and that's putting it politely. Online reviews consistently slam the McCrispy for dryness and inconsistent cooking, with many customers reporting that some sandwiches arrive excessively dry, while others are undercooked or unevenly cooked. It's like playing Russian roulette with your lunch order. Will you get something edible, or will you get the culinary equivalent of a participation trophy? The breading on the chicken seems to be another point of contention, with one reviewer from the Daily Meal sharing that the breading was tough in some places and chewy in others, becoming their least favorite sandwich that McDonald's serves. A McDonald's employee even chimed in online, saying, "It's not crispy enough? Even the McChicken has more crunch. You know it's bad when your own team won't even defend it." We've suffered through the worst of the worst. The sandwiches that should come with an apology letter stapled to the bag. Now it's time to cleanse our palates and talk about the good stuff. These are the chicken sandwiches that are worth driving across town for. They're crispy, they're juicy, and they're worth every single penny. Kicking off our top 5 is Wendy's classic chicken sandwich, bringing serious flavor credentials to the table with well-seasoned, juicy chicken that delivers on taste. Wendy's goes the extra mile with romaine lettuce and fresh tomato slices that actually look appetizing. It may seem like a simple touch, but online reviews consistently point out that it's one of the only fast food chicken sandwiches that actually includes both lettuce and tomato. Revolutionary? Maybe not. Appreciated? Absolutely. While the classic chicken sandwich is undeniably good, the spicy version is where Wendy's absolutely crushes it. Patrons can't stop raving about the flavor profile. One food critic noted that it has one of the best flavors among major fast food chains. The chicken is perfectly crispy, expertly seasoned, and packs just enough heat to deliver serious flavor without melting your face off. It's spicy enough to mean business, but not so hot that you'll regret it 3 hours later. What really makes Wendy's stand out in the crowded chicken sandwich arena is value and consistency. You're getting a flavorful, generously topped sandwich that won't leave your wallet feeling empty. Sure, it might not have the cult following of Chick-fil-A or the viral hype of Popeyes, but sometimes the middle child deserves some love too. Number 4 goes to Raising Cane's, and yes, we know what you're thinking. They're known for their chicken fingers, not sandwiches. Well, did you know they literally just put 3 of their famous chicken fingers on a bun and called it a sandwich? And somehow, it absolutely works. The chicken is fresh, tender, and crispy in all the right places, sitting on sturdy bread that holds up under the weight of all the poultry goodness. One online review praised it as being crispy, tender, and fresh with sturdy bread that doesn't fall apart mid-bite. But the real MVP here isn't just the chicken, it's Cane's signature sauce. While most fast food chains slap on boring mayo and call it a day, Raising Cane's swaps in their famous tangy, slightly peppery sauce that pulls serious weight in the flavor department. The sauce is so good that some reviewers said it's what takes the sandwich from good to downright addictive. And here's a pro tip straight from the experts. Ask them to swap the regular bun for Texas toast. It's a game changer. The bottom line? Raising Cane's proves you don't need to reinvent the wheel to win at chicken sandwiches. Take what you're already great at, put it on bread, add your signature sauce, and watch the magic happen. Fair warning, you might find yourself hoarding extra packets of Cane's sauce in your glove compartment. We won't judge. Shake Shack built its empire on burgers, but here's a little secret the internet is dying to tell you. Their Chicken Shack might just be the most underrated chicken sandwich in America. Coming in at number 3, this isn't your typical fast food fare. It features a thick, all-natural chicken breast that's been slow marinated in buttermilk, dredged in seasoned flour, and fried to absolute golden perfection. The result? Chicken that stays juicy from edge to edge, with a crunch that actually means something in that potato bun. Buttery, pillowy soft, and slightly sweet. One reviewer described it as soft as clouds, which honestly might be underselling it. But what really sets the Chicken Shack apart is the attention to detail that borders on obsessive. Instead of drowning the sandwich in boring mayo like some other fast food chains, Shake Shack uses their signature buttermilk herb mayo, and Reddit users are absolutely raving about it. One fan gushed that Chicken Shack claps hard, while another boldly declared it wins the chicken sandwich wars. The ranch-like herby mayo brings a cool, zesty finish that feels almost chef-crafted, while the exceptionally acidic pickles cut through the richness without making the whole thing feel heavy or greasy. Now, let's address the elephant in the room.
Okay, this is ridiculous. We need to talk about the elephant in the room.
Yes, this is the most expensive sandwich on most ranking lists. But according to online reviews, it's absolutely worth the splurge. You're not just paying for a chicken sandwich, you're paying for quality ingredients, thoughtful preparation, and a taste experience that reminds you why some places charge a premium. It's the kind of sandwich that makes you pause mid-bite and think, oh, so this is what fast casual is supposed to taste like. Sometimes you just have to shell out more cash for the finer things in life.
Okay.
I'm Coca-Cola.
Okay.
When Popeyes launched their classic chicken sandwich in 2019, it didn't just enter the chicken sandwich wars, it started them. Seriously. This sandwich caused such chaos that people were getting into actual fistfights in parking lots due to lack of supply, and locations were selling out within hours. Coming in at number 2, this is the sandwich that forced every other fast food chain to step up their game or get left behind. The recipe? A thick buttermilk-battered chicken breast fried to extra crispy perfection, served on a buttery brioche bun with barrel-cured pickles and your choice of classic or spicy mayo. It's Southern comfort food, condensed into handheld form. Reddit users absolutely lose their minds over this masterpiece. One passionate fan declared, "I've never had a juicier, crispier, thicker fried chicken sandwich from a fast food joint than a Popeyes number 9. Every bite delivers that perfect golden ratio of crispy to juicy that other chains spend millions trying to replicate. The breading stays crunchy, the chicken stays moist, and the real seasoning reminds you that flavor isn't optional, it's essential. The brioche bun is soft enough to yield, but sturdy enough to handle all that juicy goodness without turning into a soggy mess. Popeyes took a humble chicken sandwich and turned it into a cultural phenomenon that literally changed the fast food landscape forever. Even years after its debut, chains are still trying to catch up. It's fast food that tastes handcrafted, indulgent without being sloppy, and rich without drowning in grease. For sheer impact and flavor, this sandwich is legendary. And here we are at number 1, Chick-fil-A's original chicken sandwich. The OG, the legend. The sandwich that literally invented the fast food chicken sandwich game back in 1964 and has been setting the standard ever since. This isn't some flashy newcomer trying to make a splash with gimmicks. It's a perfectly fried chicken breast, seasoned with a subtle blend of spices, pressure cooked in peanut oil, and served on a buttered bun with nothing more than 2 pickles. No lettuce, no tomato, no special sauce. Just pure, unapologetic confidence and simplicity. The secret? That dill pickle-brined marinade that has Reddit users borderline obsessed. One new convert shared on the Chick-fil-A subreddit. I just tried Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich last week, and ever since then, I've been hooked. So, what makes this chicken sandwich so addictive? While there are many theories, one commenter cut straight to the heart of it. I swear their recipe calls for love. The result is tender, flavorful chicken with a buttery crunch that never feels greasy, even when you know it probably should. Every bite tastes exactly the same, whether you're in California or Connecticut. And that kind of consistency is almost supernatural in the fast food world. What makes Chick-fil-A the undisputed champion isn't just the taste, it's the fact that after more than 75 years, competitors are still trying to catch up. When food critics and Reddit users rank chicken sandwiches, Chick-fil-A consistently claims the top spot. It's comfort food at its most reliable, a sandwich that literally defined what fast food chicken should taste like. The flavor is clean, the portion size is generous, and the execution is almost always spot on. One reviewer summed it up perfectly. It's the sandwich that stuns under the bright lights of excellence. The only downside? You'll have to plan your cravings around Sundays.
It's finally here, the most magical day of all.
And there you have it. 5 chicken sandwiches that belong in the trash, and 5 that are absolutely worth the hype. So, which camp are you in? Team Chick-fil-A or Team Popeyes? Or has another chicken sandwich chain stolen your heart? Drop your hot takes in the comments below. And make sure you're subscribed to Noshed Food Channel for more of your favorite foodie updates. Thanks for watching, and remember, life's too short for disappointing chicken sandwiches.